Today I'm going to show you how to do a couple of basic things in Minecraft. One of the things I'm going to show you how to do is make some of these things that you see in this room, such as ladders, doors, stairs, furnaces, chests. You probably already know how to make crafting tables, but I'll show you anyways, and an infinite water spawn. So let's get started by going into our crafting table. Actually, no, we'll start here, and I'll show you how to make a crafting table. You just put one wooden plank into each one of those blocks there, and you got a crafting table. And now I'm going to show you, no I'm not. If you ever see a block that looks like this, get out your shovel and dig it up, because that's a very valuable resource. So just letting you know. So let's go into my crafting table now, and I'm going to show you how to make a very basic item called a chest. And we're going to make large chests because they're much more useful. So we're going to put 2 wooden planks into each one of the boxes, and right click twice to take your chests. You can either plant a chest in each you can either plant 2 chests in different spaces, or you can put 2 chests next to each other to make a large chest. And it can hold double the amount that one single chest can. The next thing I'm going to show you how to make is a furnace. You make the same basic formation as a chest, except you make it with cobblestone. Sorry about that. And I'm not going to actually make this because I have a lot of them, and I want to use my stone for things later. But yeah, you get this, which is a furnace. Ooh, I need some of that. And with this furnace, you can make things like you can cook your steak, and you can get some, you can cook your pork rather, and get cooked pork, which heals, I think, twice or 3 times the amount of health. Or you can put in clay balls, which can be used to make bricks, but we'll come back to that later. And oh, I'm in the wrong place. So the other thing we're making is a ladder. The ladder can be used to climb. Find a place where I can climb, so where climbing would be useful. I'll just show you right here. Oh, fell in my lake. You can place it 3 squares off the ground. If you jump and go to it, it'll let you climb up, but there's ceiling here, so I can't go any higher. Just by holding the arrow, you can climb up with your ladder. So then you're going to want to go back to your crafting table and make doors. Now I'm going to show you how to make double doors too. If you make another door, you can create double doors, which are very good, like this. Let's go find somewhere where double doors would be useful. Oops. See, I'm climbing up my ladders here that I made, and here's some steps. You know what? No, I'm gonna go back down. And there's no point in going all the way up there to the top of my tower. I'll just kind of build a little area here for you. So pretend this is the doorway. And pretend this side of the lake, like where I am right now, is the house, and this side where the water is the outside. You're gonna want to place the doors from the outside. That way, you can attack monsters from the inside, and monsters can't attack you from the outside. See, it'll just open the door. Whereas on this side, you can attack through it. Now I'm going to show you something that you've probably already noticed, and that's the glass. I'm going to show you how to make that after I break this door. and I'll use that later. Put that away. I'm going to show you how to make this glass right here that's around my front door so I can see outside. Oh, and there are my bricks that are done. We want to put sand at the top, coal at the bottom, it'll fire it up. And while that's doing that, we can go to our crafting table and we fill 4 squares, the top 4, with the clay bricks that came out from the clay balls. And we'll get 1 brick block. Let me break that really quick. Just showing you what it looks like. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get rid of those blocks and replace them with brick. The ones right there in the front, just to make it look nicer. And our glass is done. You can place glass and it'll look exactly like that. Glass is a very helpful building material. It looks great, and you can see through it. This is a snowball. I don't need it. What else were we going to make? Oh. We're going to make a flint and steel, which can be used to set things on fire, which is fun, and I'll show you an example of something that's set on fire in a second. So you just put flint, which can be obtained from digging gravel with a shovel, and you put steel, which can be obtained from putting iron into the furnace with coal, and you'll get flint and steel, which can then be used to set things on fire. I'll show you an example of things that are set on fire in a second. Now I'm going to show you how to make 2 other cool things. One being a compass. I need one of those, so I'll make it. And one being a watch, which I also need. So the compass, right now, that red arrow is pointing towards my spawn point, which is in fact over there. And the watch is telling me that it's going to turn, I can't really see it, it's going to turn to daytime pretty soon, but not too soon, you know? Let me read closer. Yeah, so you see the white arrow? That's pointing to the edge of the darkness. So we probably have about 2 minutes left of nighttime, I imagine. So, I'll show you an example of some fire that's been set with the flint and steel. And again, if you ever need to see any of those recipes again, you can always look back to this video and click rewind. So here's a fireplace that I used. Look. I put some tree trunks there, and I took my flint and steel. I set it on fire, and I have a nice little fireplace area. I have a jacuzzi. And then I have a tower thing. And eventually I'll make a roof. I'm going to have a jukebox in here as soon as I can get some records, which are difficult to get, but you can in fact get them. So I'm going to show you a couple, maybe I think one other thing. Yeah, just one other thing. And that is steps. Stairs are really nice. And they're good for walking without having to actually jump every time you want to take a step. But I should not have put those there. That was a bad place for them, because then I have to put them all down the whole steps to my mine. But they're good for just if you're trying to have a fancier house. They're a good thing to have. Now I'm going to show you one of the most important things you can have in Minecraft, and that's a mine. As you can see here, this goes down to the very bottom of the earth, to bedrock, which marks the bottom. I'm not going to go down there and show you that because that'll take way too long, but I will show you. This is how you make a mine. See, I have a few stairs made, and I'll show you how to do it. So, if you want to have a fancy mine like mine, you're going to have a stairway like this. And you'll break 2 blocks, and the 2 blocks under them, and the 2 blocks under them. Show you again. and you'll plant torches as you go down, so it's bright enough for you to see, so you won't have to deal with monsters. By the way, this is a little secret entrance to my house. And the reason you want to go far down is because bedrock is at the very, very bottom of the map. And within 16 squares of bedrock, there is the possibility of finding diamond. See, I have some diamond over here. Now, where's my diamond? In this chest? Yeah. I have 8 diamond here that I've gotten from mining. And I have this red ore, which you can mine and get down there. And this block right here is iron. You can mine that with your stone or better pickaxe, no wood pickaxes, and you'll get a block that looks exactly like that. And you'll go to your furnace, you put 1 coal down, and there you go.